Right, I'm giving you all a chance here. You're on your own. I think you can deal with a fair amount of money. Here's £5,000. See what you can do with it.
Thank you, Sir Alan.
You? Well, I'm not so sure about you, but I'll give you £2,000. I'll risk seeing if you can make me something out of it.
Thank you, Sir Alan.
And lastly, you. Well, I think I'd be a fool to give you as much as the others, so you only have £1,000 to play with.
Thank you, Sir Alan.
Now go, all of you, and I'll see you, I don't know when it will be, just be ready for a call. Keep on your toes. Send them in, Miss Moneypenny. Right, you. What did you do with the money I gave you?
Well, Sir Alan, I spotted a great business opportunity with huge returns, simply huge. So I invested your money, and I'm happy to say I have doubled it.
Well done. I like someone who takes a calculated risk. You're hired. And what about you?
Well, Sir Alan, I saw a great opportunity in the stock market. I took it and I doubled my money too.
Good. A bit risky, but it paid off. You're hired. Right. Did you do as well as the others? I hope so.
Well, sir, the good news is I haven't lost any. Here is the £1,000 you gave me, intact.
How come it is still only £1,000?
I ain't got the bottle, sir. I couldn't risk losing it. I know you're a hard man, Sir Alan, but I did put it under bed.
What? You mean to tell me you didn't even put it into the bank to make interest? Give it to the one who knows how to deal with money, the one who doubled £5,000. And you? You're fired. The rest of you, I've arranged a special little party for you at the Ritz. Just remember, if you deal well with what I've given you, you will get more. Let's go.
Hi, Uncle Sam. I need you to explain something.
That's okay, Charlie. Everybody needs to learn. What is it?
It's the parable of the talents. There's a problem. Why is Jesus talking about money and doing well with it?
Well, let's just look at it again to refresh our memories, shall we? There was once a wealthy landowner who was going abroad. So he called his servants and told them he wanted them to look after his land and money whilst he was away. He knew how much money each of his servants was capable of managing. To the first servant he gave £5,000, the second £3,000, and the third one £1,000. And then he set off on his journey. The first servant was wise. He bought some seed and he planted a new variety of crops. These were very successful, and he soon doubled the money. The second servant invested in new fishing boats, and he also doubled his money. But the third man was scared. He knew his master was a hard man, so he took the money and buried it in the backyard to keep it safe. After 2 years, the master returned, and he wanted to know how his servants had done. He was really pleased at the first two, but he was furious at the last one and took his money off him. He said, "You could at least have put it in the bank to make some interest. And do you know what? He gave the money to the first servant, who'd done so well.
That's so like the sketch we've just seen.
But do you think Jesus really is talking about money or something else?
So I have to think what else he could be meaning, don't I?
That's right. What do you think it could be?
That's a very hard one.
It is. Shall I give you a clue?
Oh yes, please.
Well, we all have abilities, those things that we're good at, and God wants us to use these things for Him.
Right, I get it. And some have more than others. Like Richard at school, he seems to be good at everything. Lessons, music, sport, everything. I'm not too good at anything much.
But the thing is, Charlie, it's not how good or clever you are, but what you do with the things that you are good at.
That's a relief.
You are really very good at making friends and caring for people, and that is very important. God could really use that to help to build His kingdom. Say that you are really good at music. God can use that too, if you let Him.
So, if I do my very best at being a good friend, Jesus will be pleased with me and give me more to do. Yes?
Yeah, you've got it.